Hickok 45. What are you looking at? A warning of some sort? Maybe so. It's on a firearm called the Ruger American Compact, or Ruger American Pistol Compact Pistol, whatever. It's the Ruger American Pistol in the compact formation or variation that hasn't been out all that long. We did the Ruger American. It came out about a year ago, I guess. Big, duty pistol. Nice pistol. I wasn't complimentary enough for some people, but I kind of like the way it shoots. Had some negatives. This is the compact version, and you probably can guess that I'm going to like a compact version a little better than the big duty pistol generally. Not always, but we'll see what I think about this. I'm not sure what I think about it. I think I need to shoot it first. Actually, I have been. Let's see if this firearm will fire. Okay. And I think John crammed that magazine full of ammo, the way it felt. All right. If it'll pop a 12 ouncer, it's fine. Yeah, all right. Let's see if it'll bowl. Yep, it'll bowl. There's another bowl. 2 liter. Yeah. Up. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I have another magazine in my pocket. I have I have a 17 rounder. This would be the magazine that you'd use, of course, with the full size version, and has a little sleeve on it. Increases your grip size. Okay, turns it into a full size grip instead of a compact grip. All right, let's. I'm gonna go over there and shoot at the red plate. I'll probably miss it. How's that for confidence? I can't tell what I'm hitting. I'm gonna shoot the gong. All right. Hey, and someone put an old chest out here on the range, and it's our responsibility to just continue shooting it up. We just have the 2 magazines. So I was right. I would probably miss the red plate unless I hit it and didn't know that. But one reason I was making that crack is not that I'm such a pessimist or a downer, but I was shooting it earlier today, and I was popping that red plate with ease. Okay, and I was telling John how I don't necessarily like the added weight of this firearm, say over the Glock 19, because they're about the same size. But with that added weight in the slide, it does seem easy to shoot well. So we've got, again, the Glock 19 out for comparison sake. So you got, with this extension, they're about the same on the grip. The length of the slides and everything's about the same. Biggest difference really size-wise is the thickness of the slide. Slide's thicker. It's almost I'd say about the thickness of a Glock 30 or the bigger Glocks. Okay, so you got a little more. We got 4.5 more ounces. All right, I think the Glock was 24.5. This is like, or 24. I think this is 28.5. It's 4.5 ounces difference. Okay, so just to give you an idea. All right, the difference there. So a little more weight, and you can feel it. You can feel it's got a heavy slide, but it's a compact. We did the full size, and so the same features basically. You got your Novak, real Novak sights on it, 3 dots. You got stainless slide chassis, black nitride. So it seems to be a well-made pistol, no doubt about that, and feels really solid. You got your rails on it, nice serrations. It's got, I think, 3 total grip configurations there. Yeah, there's a couple more of those that you can use depending on the size of your hand. Okay, comes with a 12-round magazine and a 17-round magazine. So this would be more suitable for a carry gun, I think, than the full size. So I would expect this one to do better than the bigger gun, at least in this country. in terms of numbers. Now, a lot of people don't want to carry a gun. They just want a nice range gun or home defense gun or plinker gun or whatever. So size is not that big a deal. But anybody that thinks they might want to carry it, want a more convenient size, this is right up their alley. Okay. And so far, my impressions are pretty good. I feel like I can, really pop with it. Hit what I want to hit with it. And I really fully intended to kind of show off that feature by hitting the red plate 3 or 4 times there, but it didn't happen, did it? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But on a good day, or when I'm on target with it, it seems to be easy to shoot well. Okay, so maybe I'll be able to demonstrate that before we wrap up here. I just have 2 mags, so we won't go too long with it. Because again, it is just a compact version of the Ruger American. And before it gets too filthy, although we've been shooting it, I'll just again reminder, one of these wonderful modern pistols. You don't have to pull the trigger to disassemble it there, that we've come to be spoiled by, which is why we're so impressed with that 22 Ruger Mark IV. So easy to break down, just like that. So just like the big one. Not a problem to take apart and put back together. And again, you don't have to pull the trigger. You got ambidextrous mag release and slide lock and everything. So it's a nice little pistol. I like the serrations. You got some friction there, unlike some serrations. It feels good. They talk about the grip, having not friction. I don't know what word they use, but being able to hold on to it because you got the little ridges and all that. But again, those are all pretty useless to me on a polymer firearm. They don't do much. It's still just a slippery for me. So if it were mine, I would have to put some rubber on there. Yeah. The trigger has it's got a pretty nice trigger pull. Now it's got a fairly long reset. Now if I can get my finger on there so you can see that and pull the trigger. Here's the reset. Distance, right there. Not too bad. I think it's better than the big one. That big one had kind of a long reset. This one's not quite as bad. But it's pretty good feel. It's striker fired. It's not bad. Not too bad. A little bit of mush, but not bad. Feels worse when you're not shooting it. As I've pointed out before, sometimes a trigger that doesn't impress you, it's more impressive when you're actually firing ammo. Okay. So maybe I'll calm down here and be able to hit something with it, or something smaller, because it really does, it's a very shootable little firearm. Oh, yeah. I like it. Whoop, leaking. We're out of ammo there. Let's put a couple on the target here. The Ruger compact pistol target. And again, this will go back to Bud's for the e-gunner auctions. We just put those targets in the box if it's a Bud's gun, and it goes with the gun. All right, let me slow down here and see. When I was hitting the red plate, I was shooting one-handed part of the time. So let me try that. Maybe that was the secret. There we go. That was the problem, using 2 hands. That was it. Where'd you go, John? Or are you back there? Okay. While we're being silly, let me try left hand. Let's see. Let's try the gong. I've never shot it weak-handed, but let's see. All right, I'm just messing around. Let's get more serious, and let's hit this 2-liter right here. I'm about out of ammo. All right. Now, the other thing that makes it a little different feel, when you put that long mag in there and extension, I'm not sure I like the feel of that. It's kind of weird. I'm kind of weird because most people would maybe prefer that, but I like the small grip, and I like good friction on it, okay? And there's something about a small grip. Your little finger doesn't mess with you and cause you to milk the grip. And if you can get a good grip on it, I can really shoot them better with a small grip, I think. Let me load these one more time at least. But yeah, I can. I mean, it'll pop whatever you're shooting at. And the fact that the slide is heavy, the recoil impulse is negligible. It really is. So it's always a trade-off. If you have a pistol that's a little heavier than you like, yeah, it's a little heavier than you like, but the benefit is less recoil, smoother shooting, sweeter shooting, and so it just kind of depends. Again, here's my bias. I like lighter pistols, but I also like pistols that shoot well. So bottom line so far is I like this better than the full size. You can imagine. I still wouldn't trade it if I owned it for, or I wouldn't trade a Glock 19 for it, I'm trying to say, or a Glock 26 for it. But it's a nice pistol. Now, John had a malfunction with it before the video. We always like to report what's going on. I've not had a malfunction yet. John had one in like the second magazine, I guess he was shooting. I think it was in the long magazine. And he's not prone to limp wristing or anything. Who knows though, maybe he was feeling a little weaker today. I don't know. Gave him a hard time. But so we've had one malfunction. It was kind of a failure to extract. The round didn't get out and the other one was trying to get in. Some kind of weird thing like that. So, but other than that, not had any issues yet. All right. Now this is more size I think you'll like. Most of you, if you're interested at all in that Ruger American, the first one that came out. All right. And I suppose when they chamber it in like 40 or 45, it will be the same profile, probably exactly, I guess. And that's one reason some companies go ahead and they just make a larger slide to begin with. While it might be a little large, a little heavy for a 9mm, it's suitable for other calibers more easily. All right, I'm gonna go back over there, see if I can hit that thing with two hands. Part of the problem is I'm not really 100% sure where to hold yet, I think. Okay, it's too high. There we go. So if I can level up right on the bottom of it and squeeze the trigger at the right time, I can hit it. Yeah. All right. That's all the problem, the challenge there is of shooting, isn't it? Being able to squeeze the trigger at the right time. We'll try a pig over there. There's something on that sight. A little dust or something. Lint. Yeah, okay. Get him, get him, get him. Did you see that, John? That target was trying to get us. That's from the shotgun video yesterday. I got more ammo somewhere. There it is. I got to get that other pig. I'm sorry, that target broke my concentration. But you have to be aware because you never know when you're going to be attacked from either side, behind, whatever. There we go. Good little shooter. I'll try the turkey. Yep. Let's go back to the gong. Feels pretty good. Feels good. What's left here that needs to be shot? Bowling pin. Yeah, man. Ah, there's a 12 ouncer. Yeah. And a chest. Yeah, I'll tell you, if you hold this thing on, and I get a lot of questions about that. We need to do a video on it, I guess, or something. But I was holding the sights level right on the bottom of the red plate, and the turkeys right on the belly, leveling them up, and for whatever that means to you, with this pistol. So even though that's whatever 70, 75, yards away, that's the interesting thing. A lot of people, I think, have a hard time grasping that don't shoot long range with a handgun. They feel like I must be shooting, like holding way over stuff over there, because it's a little bit of distance, because maybe the furthest you shoot is like right here, these closer targets. You don't have an outdoor range or the ability to do that kind of thing. The bullets really don't drop that much, is what I'm trying to say. They don't drop an enormous amount, okay, until you get on out maybe 100, 150 yards, then they start dropping more, okay? Can I shoot one more mag? Just one more? I can't help it. I must have, oh, there it is on the ground. I'll just shoot the small one, okay? So yeah, my really only negative with this one, I guess, is just it's a little chunky, it's a little heavy, okay, for a 9mm. If it were a 45, it'd be just perfect, I guess. So it's a little heavy for a 9. There's pistols the same size that do the same thing, and without that extra 4.5 ounces or so. But a good holster. Maybe that weight won't bother you. A lot of pistols are heavier than, say, a Glock 19. All right, let's just shoot the tree a little bit. Yeah. Okay, and the coffin. Good little pistol. I think you'll like it. If you're a Ruger person, and there's a lot of you out there, and you tend to like Rugers, I think you'll really like it. So I don't know what that was with that malfunction we had. Of course, it hadn't been shot all that much. Still, you could say in the break-in period. I have not shot it 500 times, probably. Oh gosh, just the 2 magazines. So we loaded them up 3 or 4 times before the video, and then John shot it some. So whatever that would be, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 rounds or something. So it's maybe not fully broken in, but other than that one malfunction, it's done well, and I really feel like I could hit anything over there as well with this pistol as any pistol like this I have, even my Glocks, okay? So I'll admit that. So pretty nice little pistol, the Ruger American Compact. Something, if you're looking for a pistol this size, it'd be something to take a look at, just like I did. Life is good. Since I'm still here, let me thank SDI for all their help. SDI is a fully accredited online gunsmithing school. Check them out at sdi.edu. We'd also like to thank Bud's Gun Shop and Federal Premium for all of their support. You can find us on Full 30 also now, and you can find the links to our Facebook pages and the other YouTube pages in the description of any video. So I invite you to check out the description in every video, or any video, you'll find what you need to know. And you'd better do it.